Hello everyone, I'm Susanti Ansanaya from Sekolah Negeri Khusus Agribisnis dan Agroteknologi Papua. In this video, I would like to share my teaching experience of collaborative learning I did in my school between my English class and vocational subject with the topic of describing process. In my school, there are 6 major competencies: agribusiness of crops and horticulture, agribusiness of plantation, agribusiness of poultry farming, agribusiness of freshwater fisheries, agribusiness of processing agricultural product, and veterinary nursing. And the method that I used in this collaborative learning was project-based learning, because at the end of semester, the student have to produce products. And before begin my class, I have to make sure about my learners' prior knowledge of simple present, verbs, and noun related with agricultural, and also about the numbers. And the learning material I explained to my student was simple presence based on agricultural context through many interesting activities, because simple present is the basic form of imperative sentence, and my students will use imperative sentence as written explanation for the video they made in groups about their competency practice, and it has to be submitted at the end of semester 3. And at the end of semester 4, the student has to do an individual presentations. So during this semester, I asked my student to practice reading and speaking a lot as the good preparation for the presentations. The presentation was about their competencies practice. And in TikTok, I found an interesting content about reading challenge, and there were 3 levels of the reading challenge: basic, intermediate, and advanced. And I choose the basic level because it's suitable with my students' need, and it helps my students a lot to improve their reading skill and also speaking skill. It also helps my students to build up their self-confidence to read aloud and to speak in English in front of other people. I also provide many English games in my class, because while students play, they also learning something. And the objectives of this collaborative learning are facilitating and assisting the students to know the English terms about the tools, about the materials, and the steps of their practicing process. It also supporting the students to be more creative in using English for their competencies practice, both in written and verbal. Another objective is producing video as project group at the end of semester 3 and doing individual presentation at the end of semester 4. And both projects are about competencies practice of vocational fields, and they are done in English. Another objective is building good collaboration between English teacher and vocational teachers. It also helping the English teacher to know other vocational subject beside English. And the advantages of collaborative learning: 1, knowing English terms for agriculture they always use in vocational subject, knowing how to pronounce those terms, knowing how to make sentence with those terms, and working collaboratively among the members of team. The students can discuss, the students can give opinion, they can solve the problem, and there were mutual respect among the members of the team. And now I'll show you the result of this collaborative learning about the video students made about their competency practice and also the presentations they did. Happy watching!
everyone. Before we begin our presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Amel. I'm going to do a presentation on skin scraping samples. I have divided this presentation into 3 parts. Preparation of tools and materials, the process, and closure. The tools are max and gloves, alcohol carton, petri dish, microscope, scalpel, and glass object. The material, it is gold and calcium hydroxide. The following are the steps for the process. First, clean the skin area with 70% alcohol cotton. Then, scrape the area until it bleeds using a scalpel. After that, transfer the sample to petri dish. The next, add calcium hydroxide 10%. Place it on a covered glass which is still sterile, and then examine with a microscope to make indication that the specimen finds fungus on it the animal.
Good morning everyone, I'm Melissa Hi, and today I will do a presentation about aquaponics. My presentation will be first the preparation, which is tool and materials, and process of doing aquaponics, and conclusion. The tools and material. The tools are resin, tray, plastic cup, bucket, submersible water pump. The material are water, vegetable seed. In aquaponics we use the water spinach seed and tissue, fish seed. In aquaponics we use catfish. The process of aquaponics are first container preparation. After that, sowing vegetable seed, put catfish seed into the pond, planting vegetable seed, maintenance, and harvest. Container preparation. We clean the container, vegetable container. I must add a photo of we clean the first container, but I forgot. But usually we clean the container. First, we remove the water in the container. Then clean the container by brushing the walls and the bottom of the concrete pool. In aquaponics we use the concrete pool, and after that we fill again with the water. Showing vegetable seed. We sow by placing a tissue in a tray, then sow the seed on the tissue, and moistening the tissue with the water, and leave it 24 hours in a dark room or dark place. After 24 hours, we leave to sprout and grow up to 5 till 7 days. Put catfish into the pond. We do the acclimatization technique. Acclimatization technique is a process